Today we're going to show you guys a look behind the scenes on some of the products that we've been busy developing during the winter. As you know, our winter is spent making a lot of the preserves that you know and love, like Lady Rose and my personal favorite, raspberry syrup. But we also work on perfecting recipes for you guys to take home and make and bake. One of those products that we're very excited about is our new Farmhouse Scone mix. This is a product that we've spent a lot of time making sure you can take home and make in your own kitchen with great ease. And today I'm going to show you a couple varieties of what you can do with it and a demonstration on how to go about making it in your own homes. Alright, so the first thing that you'll have to do is grab your Davison Scone House mix, and we're going to use the entire bag, and it's going to yield us 8 scones. So here I have my wooden spoon, a bowl, 3/4 cup of milk. I put a little bit of vanilla in there. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar because I like a sweeter scone. And today we're going to do a raspberry chocolate chip. So I have 1/2 cup of raspberries and 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open this up and dump it into our bag, right into our bowl. Next we're going to add in our chocolate chips and raspberries, making sure we get all of that in there, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. This is optional. If you don't want a sweeter scone, you do not have to add it in. If you're doing a savory scone, I don't recommend putting it in. You could also put in cheese, different spices. Here in the bakery we do cheddar dill. We're just now going to mix all of this in until it's nice and combined. So now it's going to look like this, and we're just going to dump straight in 3/4 cup of milk. And like I said, I've added about a teaspoon of vanilla to this. And we're just going to stir this till it all comes together. It's going to look quite soft, and that's exactly what we're going for. That's going to yield that nice moist scone that you're used to enjoying in the cafe here. All right, so now it's going to look like this. And so we're going to grab a metal spoon. You could also use a cookie scoop at home or a 1/4 cup measure. Spray our pan here. And this is going to yield about 8. I'm going to plop that right on here. If you have any extra batter, feel free to add that to any scone that's looking a little small. Now that they're all here on a tray, we've tried to space them about 2 inches apart. Just for some added texture, I'm going to sprinkle it with a little coarse sugar. You also could egg wash these if you're wanting them to be a little bit more golden, but today we're just going to keep it really nice and simple, not add that extra step. And now we're going to put these into the oven at 400 and bake them for 18 to 20 minutes. So now that our oven's preheated to 400 degrees, we're going to load this in. Center of your oven. And now we'll let those bake for 18 to 20 minutes. All right, so now we're at the 20-minute mark. Our timer's gone off, and we're going to pull our scones out. They are nice and golden brown. If you touch them, this is a bakery tip. They're not bouncing, so we know that those are nice and cooked. The bottoms are golden brown as well. So these are done. Thank you for joining us in our little baking adventure. If you're interested in purchasing our Farmhouse Scone Mix, it'll be available in the market and also on our online store. Happy baking!